Hello, Gemini. This is Casey. I'm here to do the first half of December love reading for you. Okay. I apologize for not being here the last couple months. The universe kind of stepped in and says, okay, we need to take a break. Went through 3 computers, no internet in Arizona, lots of things going on. Now I have a borrowed computer, so we will get some readings done now, okay? Okay. I've already shuffled the cards and laid them out. Now, the first card I pulled is, what are they called? Magical Times Empowerment cards. Okay, this is Sanctuary. Embrace the need for solitude. Your inner sanctuary calls you. Renew yourself and thrive. Okay. Okay, so the overall situation is the 3 of Swords. There may have been arguments, quarrels, things that have caused separation. Could be separation by distance, okay? The thing is that if you take the time and communicate and work toward things, there is hope that these things can be resolved, okay? It could be heartbreak also, okay? So we have the Queen of Wands, okay? She's gone through lots of transformation and change. She knows who she is. To me, the Queen of Wands is like the movers, shakers of the world. These are the people behind the people that get everything done. We have the people that are out in the forefront that we support. Okay, the Queen of Wands and all the scheduling's done. The dinner scheduled, the kids are taken to school, all these things. This is the mover and shaker of the world. She knows who she is. She knows what her passions and desires are. And this is gender neutral, okay? So, yes, there's light being brought into the situation, but she's definitely tapped into passion, desires, and she uses her creativity all the time, okay? Now, we have the 2 of Wands. This is decisions. This is choices. You've had all kinds of things pop up, and it's like you've narrowed down your choices to 2 paths now. It doesn't matter which path you take, okay? The universe is going to support you in whichever path you take. If you look at this, there's 2 deer at the end of the pathways. The deer are the ones that open up all the pathways for us to get to Great Spirit, okay? So in the past, we have the Hangman. Okay. Waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. The thing is, you could wait forever. The thing is, you have to have a change in perspective. Things need to be looked at in a different way, okay? So there's major change in the now. We have the King of Wands. This is somebody that has mastered their passions and their desires also, okay? He has mastered it. Very creative, very loving. He knows how to create his will, what he wants, okay? Again, passions, desires, and creativity. We have 2 major arcana cards. We have the Chariot and we have Justice. Okay, now in this deck, there's forward movement, okay? You need to look at the balance. Again, we're back to, it kind of corresponds to the 2 of Wands. It's decisions and choices and coming into balance, whichever, you have to decide which path is right for you, okay? Like I said, it is forward movement, okay? It is victory. There is some control in this situation now, okay? Again, balance, justice. It could be a legal situation, could be a contract, Could be a marriage contract even. Okay. That is a contract. But it's a need for balance. It's a decision being made in your favor. Okay. In the future, we have the Queen of Swords. Lots of transformation and change. Major transformation and change. She knows how to follow her intuition and her knowing. Okay, she's carrying the sword of truth. She's bringing light to the situation. Okay, she's been through hell and back, and she can see the truth better than some people can. Okay. So the first clarifier for the future is the Nine of Wands. Okay, you're defensive. Okay. But the worst is behind you. See, the wands are behind him. Okay. You just get up and deal with the issue. Okay. Don't push it away. Even if you have to sit and meditate on it and ask what it's trying to teach you. Okay. And I highly recommend everybody read The Dark Side of the Light Chasers by Debbie Ford. Okay. Instead of pushing your shadow side away, anything that makes you defensive or you don't like about yourself, you need to sit down and talk to it and embrace it, okay? It has something to teach us. We are whole and complete. We are light and shadow. This world was created as a duality. We need, whenever you push away that shadow part of yourself, you're fragmenting yourself. You spend the first half of your life pushing yourself away, and then you spend the second half of your life trying to reclaim all those parts of yourself. That's kind of what you're doing here. Okay, the worst is behind you, but you're still defensive. You need to sit down and ask yourself, why am I defensive? What's going on in this situation? What do I need to learn from this situation? Okay. Now we have the Hierophant here. Now, this one in this deck, this could also be considered an 11-11 card. But the Hierophant is a figure of authority. It's usually a religious figure. It could also be a marriage, okay, a higher institution of learning, school. It could be a court. You know, it could be the head of a hospital, but sometimes this also means you tapping into yourself and finding your own inner authority. Okay. So this is where you're at now. You are at the 10 of Wands. A 9 is a completion. Okay. A 10 is cleaning up after that completion and moving into the new. You're done with carrying these burdens. Okay. It's like you're packing up everything that you do want to take with you and walking off into something new. Again, the universe has 2 deer here. Okay. It's waiting for you to let go of those burdens, decide what you want, take with what you want with you. But the universe is opening up new pathways for you. The environment around you, this is why you're done. Okay. Somebody is, okay, it popped into my head. Somebody's a know-it-all. Somebody thinks that only they know what is right. Okay. They have a tendency to cut people down, like if they don't know anything. Okay. This is what they leave defeated people here, hurt people. Okay. It's not worth being around this person. Okay. Only for them to be putting you down. They may think they're cool and they know everything and that they're right. Okay. But look at all the hurt that they are leaving behind. They're just cutting everybody down in their pathway, and they're not enduring anybody to themselves. Okay. They're just leaving a trail of destruction. So in the hopes and fears, okay, you planted some seeds a long time ago. It takes years for a tree to mature. And then it takes a while longer for it to be mature enough to bear fruit. Okay, now we have the fruit. It's time to make choices and decisions. She has to decide, okay, who's going to pick it for me? Where am I going to store it? Where am I going to sell it? How much do I need to store for next year? You know, don't get obsessive about it. Okay, this little squirrel tells me that you have a tendency to be stuck in your mind. Okay, the squirrel is looking for a safe place to store things. Okay, but the seeds have been planted and the growth is there. So in the result, we have the Tower. Somewhere along the line, you have asked the universe for help. It's giving you tools and options. Okay, and it has stepped in to shake things up a little bit. Anything that was not built on a solid foundation is being shaken to the core to be rebuilt from new. Okay. This card is when the universe steps in. And at some point you had to ask. The universe will not interfere unless you ask for help. Okay. So this is something you ask for. And it's clearing away the energy. You know, the Tower is not a bad card. It's just bringing change and rebuilding things into a better way. It's like when you lose something, it brings in something better. So the first clarifier is the Magician. Okay, it's talking about learning wisdom, maturity, and learning the tools to manifest what you want in your life. Okay, he has studied for years, practiced, studied, practiced, until he's able to manifest from the heavens to the earth, okay? He's gained a lot of wisdom over that time. It reminds me a lot about, you know, it's talking about the Seven of Pentacles. It's basically the same thing. The seeds were planted a long time ago, okay? You have learned a lot in the meantime for you to manifest exactly what you want, okay? And then we have the Queen of Wands. This lady is sassy. You know, like I said, the Queen of Wands is usually one of the movers and shakers in the world. This woman's very much in touch with her passion and her desires and her creativity. She has the fire to manifest exactly what you want. She's sassy. She's sexy. She knows what she wants and she goes for it, okay? Okay, so that's the tarot part of it. And I did read the fairy card or the empowerment card, and I did pull an oracle of the fairies card to end with. It's manifestation. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. The Magician. Okay. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation. Step 1. Okay. Awesome reading, guys and gals. Awesome reading. Okay, I will see you again in 2 weeks. You do realize that in 2.5 weeks we have Christmas. 3.5 weeks we have a new year and a new decade. What do you want? You know, start planting those seeds for next year. You know? Plant those seeds in your heart for them to start growing. Thank you for everybody that has stuck around waiting for me to come back. I appreciate you guys so much. If you like the readings, like, share, subscribe. Okay. Like I said, don't give your power away to a reading. 99% of what I tell you, you already know. We just second guess ourselves. That's why I started going to readings, because I just felt like I couldn't trust my own decisions, you know? If you don't like something you heard and it resonates, make a choice, change it. The universe gave us free will for a reason. Make a choice and change it. We create our reality with our thoughts and with our words. So pay attention and get out there and manifest and create. And I will see you again in 2 weeks. Okay, so you guys are Gemini. So you're an air sign. So the air signs are up. Okay, I am starting to break them down into air, water, earth, and fire. But each sign is broken down individually in them. So if you want to go in and watch the air signs also, that'll give you a little bit of insight for a general reading, okay? And I'm going to try to do those weekly, and I will do these love readings bi-weekly, okay? You have an awesome time, and I will see you again in 2 weeks. Have a good one.